Hello, hello, hello. You're returning to the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's first topic, the Arch Manning train has come to a screeching halt. Ain't it funny that Shedeur and Lamar don't get that same defending and treatment from the media? Look, guys, if you are not tuned in to what's been going on for college football, football overall, you know we got NFL next week. But there's been a kid, not even a kid, he's a young man by the name of Arch Manning. And Arch Manning, of course, grandson of Archie Manning, nephew to Peyton Manning, Eli Manning. This young man has been the face of so many Heisman, Heisman lists. Already giving him the first overall pick in the draft. Already had multiple commercials. All those things was given to this man because of that last name. And mind you, 6'4", strong, could run, strong arm. Yeah. But here's the problem with all of that. The same reason why they're showing such adulation towards Arch is the same thing they use to demonize Shedeur Sanders. And not even so much even say demonize Shedeur Sanders, but use that same way to attack. To try to destroy Lamar Jackson. This is a full circle conversation. Full circle. Been around the world and I can't find my lady. It's nasty work. If you don't know what I'm talking about, once again, this was Arch Manning's game today. Take a good look. Oh! Mind you, this is a guy that they have absolutely placed on Mount Olympus when it's come to, hey, we know he's going to be great. He has the last name. He got the size. He got everything. He's perfect. First round pick. The first pick. Got commercials. Oh, everybody loves him. Heisman. He's the Heisman front runner. Barely even took a snap. 17 of 30. 117 yards. 170 yards. Touchdown, interception. 38 yards on the ground. 3.8 a tote. No touchdowns there. They lost 7-14. I want everybody to really take this in. Delve in to the point that Nitro is trying to make. I don't have a problem with Arch Manning. None at all. I think he actually is talented. I really do. I think he's actually talented. The problem with Arch Manning is the media. That's the problem with Arch Manning. The media. The media has come up with this, he's our guy, and no matter what happens, we're going to make him forcibly fly. That's my problem. I tell you all the time, the media picks their heroes, picks their villains. Arch Manning was walking like a big dog. That's how he walking. I'm too cool for school. Given opportunity, shrinks under the lights. But I think he had 25 yards in the first half. Total. Could you imagine if that was Shedeur? I'm giving y'all, I'm showing y'all something. Then, of course, you know what I'm saying? You had celebrities there because they think this is, you know what I'm saying? They thought this was, Colorado. Look at this. To put it into perspective how bad today was. It was the first time the Texas Longhorns were shut out through 3 quarters since 2015. And that's when they lost 24-0 at Iowa State. He got a garbage time touchdown. Read him in a week, ran out the clock. Game over. I'm showing you this to make sure you understand where I'm going with this. To show you why the media pisses me off. Why I don't have a problem with Arch, but I have a problem with you're an antagonist, you're the protagonist, instead of just letting things play out. They pick their heroes. Look at this. Already, right? And I'm going to read this to you, right? So after all of this came out, everybody's talking about Arch. They're making fun of him. They're putting his face on McDonald's workers, having flipping burgers, having him in Best Buy, all those things. Jamel Hill comes out and says, Arch Manning is considered a generational talent. I'm curious, what are the qualities that people feel like make him a generational talent? That's all she asked. Ryan Clark, put on his cape, put on his under trunks, and came swooping down from whatever building is in Metropolis to come defend, not Arch Manning, but the narrative of Arch Manning. Look at this. As of now, just last name. I also don't think many football people have said that. He works for ESPN. These were leading topics for multiple weeks that he was a part of. I think his name's Paul Finderbaum, said he is the greatest talent at quarterback to come out of college. Paul Finderbaum. That's what they said. These are, and you see how hard they've been on Shedeur. Shedeur was winning, putting up stats with a horrible O-line. You see Lamar Jackson. He has to win regardless of what his team is doing. Who cares? Your offensive line not blocking. You just got to figure it out to win. But they will sit here and crown certain players. You're seeing it with Joe Burrow. Oh, we want him to win an MVP. We believe in Joe. Even if he doesn't make the playoffs, it's not his fault. None of the losses are his fault. How could you look at him and blame him? We're villain. You guys are just trying to vilify him. He's a saint sent from God. Kissed on the cheek by Mary. Saw last year when they were calling Josh Allen's throw down an arm punt. What a great throw. That's why I question the media. That's why I go against the media. That's why I question the media. You have a kid that never really played, but he has the name. 6'4", he has the name. Greatness. Shedeur, he has the name. He has the cachet. He has the accomplishments. Garbage. Stupid. Bad player. Overhyped. Daddy's boy. Mama's boy. Look at Lamar. Lamar won a Heisman. Lamar had one of the greatest college seasons of all time. Of all time. They couldn't even fathom that he should even be given the opportunity to try. To further try and play quarterback. They didn't think he didn't even earn the right to be able to even throw at the combine. We want you to run. We want you to run there, boy. That's my problem. That's my problem. These two have earned what they've gotten. Earned it. Lamar was almost a two-time Heisman winner. Shedeur was a Heisman runner-up. But yet they're overhyped. They're all this. They're all that. You got a kid that hasn't taken a snap. Everybody loves him. He's the media darling. Commercials out of the wazoo. Man's a multimillionaire already. Gave him the crown. You gave him the scepter to the palace. Keys to the Bentley. A lock to the jet, the G5. Matter of fact, we passed the G6. Not even the G, the G7. Man, forget that. The GA. Hold on, we saw these. Oh, the G9. It's nasty work. That's my problem. That's my problem. All he is shown right now is his name. They put him up on every list. They're going to make every excuse for him and still make arguments that he should be the top 3 quarterback, regardless of what he does in college for the NFL. And he'll probably get it. And teams will say, we believe in him. He's just shown everything we need to see. We'll have somebody work with him. See the difference when you're celebrated and the difference between when you're just tolerated? It's a nasty world we live in. Nasty world. You owe Shedeur, Shedeur and Lamar Jackson, they owe them apologies. But they're not going to. They're going to make excuses why. And you see how Ryan Clark's defending it. Same person calling out Cam Newton, talking about he's being too hard. Being too hard on Joe Burrow. You're being too hard on Jaden Daniels. Your voice carries weight, but they're allowed to say whatever they want about Lamar. Tell him he can shove his MVPs up his tail. Like, that's not disrespectful, right? Don't call that out, though, right? Okay, Mr. Clark. Okay. Ridiculous. Matter of fact, I can't stand none of you. But what do you guys think? Do you think the gravy train is now stopped for Mr. Arch Manning? Mind you, we do not hate Arch Manning. We just hate the narrative around Arch Manning. Make sure that that's clarified. Or do you think, nope, it's one game. He's still going to be a superstar, number 1 pick, soon-to-be future Hall of Famer, Super Bowl champion QB, multiple-time Super Bowl MVP? Let me know what you think down in the comments section, please, all right? But as always, that's the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. And how we get down, we have fun and we laugh. But everything we talk about, we're doing what? Facts and truth. Please remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, guys. Leave a comment. You know, love the comments. If you haven't done so already, check out The Wunderkind Morning Show live Monday through Thursdays, 9:30 to 10:30 a.m., where we touch on all hot topics of sports, and we do some breakdowns and trivia from the 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s, guys. Be there, be squared. I'm telling you guys will love it. Become the members, be a part of it all. Okay, guys? Okay. As you can see also to this side is the numbers for this weekend. Told you guys we're doing a lot of predictions. Every week the numbers will change. Predictions for games. Predictions. Nitrodamus at his finest. There will be a Nitrodamus episodes and stuff coming up soon enough. We'll be separated. But as of right now, they come up right here so you can see it. Okay, guys? Okay. Also, if you want to donate to the channel, help out with equipment and stuff like that, bottom of the screen, QR codes to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is Money Sign, The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. And if you want to send a belated happy birthday shout out, that's how you do it. Hit up the Cash App and say, happy belated birthday. Right, guys? But that's the episode of The Wunderkind Show. This show is not just signing off, and as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Maybe kind of like Arch Manning. Yo!
Finish him, Daddy.